Hey there, fellow foodies! FFW here. Let's talk about something near and dear to my heart, the donut. Before we had sprinkles, glazes, we had a simple, amazing idea. That idea was to fry dough. It puffs up and gets golden brown, turns into a delicious, warm treat. Archaeologists have found fossilized bits of fried dough in prehistoric stomachs. Even our earliest ancestors were frying dough. Later on, the ancient Romans, Greeks, they would fry up strips of dough, drizzle them with honey. As people traveled, recipes mixed. In medieval times, Arab cooks made zalabiya, syrup-soaked fritters. People added spices, sweeteners, flavorings to the dough. So, how did we get from those gooey-centered olykoeks to the donuts we know and love? The Dutch brought their oily cakes with them when they settled in America. In what was then called New Amsterdam, you know it as New York City today. The recipe was a hit, but that uncooked center was still a problem. They made the dough balls smaller. They tried different frying temperatures, but the solution wasn't in how they cooked it. It was in the shape of the dough itself. The most famous story stars an American ship captain named Hanson Gregory. The year was 1847. His mother would make him deep-fried dough for long sea voyages. He loved them, but hated the raw, doughy center. As the story goes, he was at the helm of his ship during a storm. He needed both hands to steer, so he supposedly impaled the oily cake onto one of the spokes of his ship's wheel, and just like that, the hole was born. Later, Gregory said he punched the hole out with the top of a round tin pepper box. By removing the center, the donut cooked perfectly all the way through. More surface area meant it got crispy and golden. The hole wasn't just practical, it gave the pastry its iconic look and made it easy to handle and dunk in coffee. The donut was here to stay, but it took a world event to make it a true American superstar. That event was World War I. Thousands of American soldiers were stationed in the trenches in France, far from home. They were homesick and missed the comforts of American life. To boost morale, brave female volunteers from the Salvation Army, known as Donut Lassies, set up makeshift huts near the front lines. Ovens were hard to come by, so what could they make? Donuts, of course. These amazing women would fry up donuts in soldiers' helmets, using whatever they could find. They worked tirelessly, often under dangerous conditions, to serve up these warm, sugary treats. The soldiers, nicknamed doughboys, went absolutely crazy for them. When the soldiers returned home from the war, they brought their love for donuts with them. Donut shops started popping up across the country to meet this new demand. The donut wasn't just a breakfast pastry anymore, it was a patriotic symbol. In 1920, an entrepreneur named Adolf Levitt created a machine that could mix, shape, and fry. It was a spectacle. People would line up just to watch this magical machine churn out perfect, hot donuts. This invention made donuts cheap, fast, and accessible to everyone. The donut had officially gone from a homemade treat to a commercial powerhouse. It cemented its place in the heart and stomach of America. Today, the donut is a global phenomenon. It's amazing to think about how that simple piece of fried dough has traveled the world. While the classic American glazed or jelly-filled donut is famous everywhere, countries have their own versions. In Germany, they have the Berliner, a jelly-filled donut dusted with powdered sugar. France has beignets, famous in New Orleans too. Head over to Spain and you'll find churros, long ridged sticks of fried dough. In Italy, they enjoy bomboloni, soft cream-filled donuts. Each one is different, but they share fried dough DNA. In Japan, mochi donuts give a wonderfully chewy texture, or flavors like matcha green tea. In the Philippines, they have shakoy, a twisted, braided donut coated in sugar. India has balushahi, dense, flaky pastries soaked in sugar syrup. They can be fancy and gourmet, topped with bacon or even breakfast cereal. The donut story is a perfect example of how food connects us. It started as a simple idea and traveled across continents, adapting along the way. If you're a donut fan, let us know how you feel in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.